Hey guys, Joe Onit coming in with another faction reveal video here. This is the Quinn faction, I believe, for the Meogron mod on Total War Rome 2. If you guys have not heard of the Meogron mod, it has definitely been played a lot. I've played it on my streams. I know Bearded Warman has definitely used it on his streams as well. You can find it in the workshop for Total War Rome 2. But alright, new faction. Looks like we have a bit of an Asian faction, Chinese faction. I'm not really sure a whole lot about this. It does say Chinese levies there, so I'm going to guess that they are a Chinese faction. But yeah, so we're going to show off all of the units, and there is a decent size of them. I actually had to go into the large army setup in order to get every single unit in the faction that's been made so far. But alright, let's take a look here. We'll take a look at the light melee infantry first. This is Chinese levies. Pretty good melee attack. Weapon damage is 26. Not bad. Not bad at all. Melee defense 35. Armor. Not very much armor. Not very much armor. Only 45 there. They do not have any javelins there. Going to move on down here. We do have a unit of Chinese Axemen here. Right off the bat, I do say that they have javelins, so that makes them obviously better. Melee attack is 31 compared to the 22, so definitely a big kick there. 26 and 26, the same for the melee, for the weapon damage. Other stats obviously are just a little bit higher as well. So 15 up from 11 on the charge bonus, plus 10 for the melee defense. Very nice. Armor is a big buff. Huge, huge number. 30. Very cool. 5 for the health, and the brace morale goes up by 5 as well. Definitely cool looking units. Have to say that for sure. Moving on down, we do have another unit here. Chinese Swordsman now. Can check the stats going back to the other unit if you guys would like to, but that melee defense 50, melee defense 65, armor very, very nice. 35 and 35 for the attack and weapon damage, so very cool there. Charge bonus 19. They also do have javelins. Moving down a little bit further, we have Quinn Great Swordsman. Ooh, those guys look scary. Those guys look mean. 55 melee attack, 40 weapon damage. Charge bonus 48, good charge bonus. Melee defense 20, but kind of understandable. They don't have any shields, and their armor is a 40, so again, still pretty good there. They also do come with the discipline. Let's actually check and see, did the previous units come with discipline? They have a shield wall. The Chinese swordsmen have shield wall and discipline. They also have come with a formation attack. Just nothing there and nothing there. Okay, so good stuff. And moving down to the very heavy melee infantry, the Quinn Heavy Swordsman here. 40 again on the melee attack, 35 weapon damage, 23 charge bonus, pretty solid. Melee defense 55, armor 75, health 60, pretty good. And again, they come with a shield wall, discipline, formation attack, and they do also have javelins, so pretty cool. Moving on to the second line here, we will get into the Spear Infantry, Chinese Spear Levies, base of the base, you know. Melee attack is pretty much normal. Look at that bonus first large, though. 20. That immediately shot out to me. Armor is 40. Health is 45. Melee defense 37. Pretty good. They do not have javelins, so good to see there. Chinese Spearmen here. Obviously, that is the... I'm guessing that is the second tier, or second allotted infantry... spear unit, I should say. It's light into medium there. These guys look pretty cool, too. I like the shield right there. Look at that cool-looking shield. I'm going to zoom in on that. Let's drop this down. Wow. That is pretty cool looking stuff. Gotta say, the models look pretty awesome. Have to say that for sure. But again, there's the stats for the Chinese Spearmen. Moving down a little bit further, we have Chinese Spear Warriors. These guys have a much larger shield. Look at that. Wow, right? Is it a much larger shield? I think it is.
What are your orders?
Yeah, it's relatively bigger. Side of some of these guys having those oval shields, but... they definitely are stronger shields. Let's take a look at some of their stats. 24, 25. Bonus first large again is a 20. Charge bonus 20. Melee defense 55. Armor 70. No bonus versus infantry for this unit. They do have a square formation. So that's actually pretty cool. This unit has square. They have square. The levies do not. So Chinese Spearmen and the Chinese Spear Warriors both have square. We also have another square here in the Guandao. Oh, maybe it's Guandao Warriors. They look pretty cool as well. Look at that. Look at that. That is pretty cool. That is a pretty awesome spearhead there. Heavy spear infantry, no shields. Except for the captain and the, obviously the bearer there, if you will. But again, really cool looking units. Really, really cool looking units. Moving down a little bit further, we have some Quinn heavy spearmen. That captain is very happy. Very happy and ready to go to war. 30, 25, 20, 24 charge bonus, 60 melee defense, 85 armor. Very cool. Again, nothing bonus versus infantry. No bonus versus infantry, but I do see that they have, somebody has it. Who's got it? Who do I keep? Oh, the Quinns. No. Who's got that? It is these guys. The Gunado Spearmen. Expert charge defense. Very cool. That will definitely be helpful for them. Any sort of cavalry or, infantry that come charging along the way. And then we do have the top tier spear infantry here. Quinn Imperial Guard. Melee attack 36. Weapon damage 29. Bonus first large 20 again. Charge bonus 28. That's pretty good. Melee defense 65, armor 100 armor. Ooh, boy. Yeah, pretty badass. Definitely have to say that. Health 65, base morale 70, and they do actually come with a couple of abilities. They have shield screen, they have use the whip, very cool. Charge defense, discipline, and encourage, and of course the formation attack. Let's see, I really want to check real quick. I don't think anybody else has any other offensive abilities. No, not just yet. Don't see anything else, so that would be the first unit with an offensive ability here. That heavy spear, that very heavy spear infantry down over here with that use the whip. Very, very cool. Moving on to their pike lines now. They do have 3 different types of pikes. They have the medium, heavy, and very heavy pikes. Let's take a look at them first. Let's get them down into their pike formation. Probably actually, hold on. Let me just start the battle here for 1 second, just so they'll drop the pikes down, so we can see what they look like. There is just one lone general on the other side of the battlefield. I picked a Roman Triarii general, so yeah. All right, but getting back in here, I have the spin and the move, everything on slower, so you guys will be able to see the units a lot better instead of me just speeding past them as usual. But Chinese Levy Pikeman here. Bonus first large, look at that. 20 bonus first large. Base morale is 30. Heavy health. Wow, health is 50. Armor, no charge bonus, but yeah, because they're in pike formation, so no real charge bonus. 32, 20 for the attack and damage. Armor 30. Moving on down to the heavy pikeman here. 38, 24, 26, 50 for the melee attack, damage, melee defense, and armor. 60 health. Base morale is 50. And they do have a discipline. This unit did not, did they? No, they did not. But they do have formation attack yet again. And then we have the Imperial Quinn Pikeman, the heavy, very heavy pike infantry unit. This is like top tier pike infantry for these guys. 47 melee attack. Wow. 28 on the melee damage, on the weapon damage. Sorry, charge bonus is an 8 because they're in pike formation. It's only an 8. Melee defense 34, armor 70, health 65. Very cool, and again, they come with the pike phalanx, discipline, encourage, and formation attack, so very cool there. Moving into the rear lines here, we actually have some crossbowmen, guys. Crossbowmen added in. I know this is not the first faction that has crossbows. I know that Genesis has added crossbows into at least 1 or 2 of the factions on the New World mod, but again, this is the Meogron mod, Meogron, Meogron mod. Quinn heavy crossbowman here, medium missile damage 50, range is 160. Woo! They can shoot 4 a minute. Ammunition is 15, melee attack 16, weapon damage 30, charge bonus 12, melee defense 18, armor is 40. And they do have a precision shot, very cool, flaming shot, resistance to fatigue, and they can obviously hide. Just pretty much every unit can hide. Health here is 55, and base morale is 50. Very cool. Moving on over to the Quinn Crosswoman, the light missile infantry. So that was the heavy one, or the medium one. This is the light version of them. Missile damage 45. Range is still 160. Shots still 4. Ammunition still 15. Melee attack's a little bit lower. Weapon damage is a little bit lower, but that's kind of understandable. They do not have the snipe that, yeah, they don't have, I'm sorry, precision shot. They don't have precision shot. They do have flame shot, though. Flaming shot. So that is definitely pretty cool. Moving on down to the Chinese heavy archers here. Light missile infantry. look pretty good again. Gotta say, the models look really nice. I like how the modder here did, making these guys. Missile damage 35, range 150, very good. Shots per minute. Wow, shots per second. Could you imagine? Shots per minute here, 6. Ammunition 15. Melee attack 10. Weapon damage 24. Charge bonus 4. Melee defense 14. Armor 25. Health 50, and they come with the quick reload. Again, flaming shot, whistling shot, and resistance to fatigue. And then moving down to the final unit here, the Chinese Levy archers, very light missile infantry. Missile damage again, 35, ranged 125. So there's a big difference, 25 points in range between the Chinese Levy archers and the Chinese heavy archers there. So pretty big. Definitely a number you want to keep an eye on is the range for your ranged units, obviously. Shots per second still 6. Ammunition is 15. And armor is 10, so pretty susceptible to damage. The heavy archers have at least a 25. Now we're going to move back a little bit further, getting into the melee cavalry here. We do have a unit of Chinese cavalry, medium melee cavalry. Let's see what they have. They have the diamond formation, of course. 34 on the melee attack, weapon damage 27, bonus versus large 10, pretty good. Charge bonus is a 34, wow, that's actually really good. Melee defense 30, armor 50, health is 75, base morale is 45, and they do not have any ammunition. Moving down to the Quinn cavalry here, 48, 39, 34, 38, 70, 90, so pretty good armor there. And the melee defense is pretty good, definitely pretty good. Then we move down to the Quinn Noble Cavalry here, 60 melee attack. Wow, 41 weapon damage, no bonus versus large. Charge bonus is 38, melee defense 44, armor is 90, health is 100, sorry. And they have diamond, they do have discipline and encourage. I'm going to guess that this unit in the middle probably has, they don't even have, oh no, they do have discipline right there. Okay, they do have discipline. I was making sure. Shifting down a little bit further, we're getting into the shock cavalry. They have a medium shock cavalry and a very heavy shock cavalry, unless I missed another one on the list, but I don't think that I did. Chinese lancers here, melee attack 32, weapon damage 25, bonus versus large 10, charge bonus 55. Pretty good charge bonus for a medium shock cavalry. 17 melee defense, pretty understandable. 30 armor, health is 80, and they have a 50 base morale, again with the diamond formation. And then we get into the Imperial Quinn Lancers here, 42, 25, 10, 70, 20 melee defense. So again, shock cavalry, very heavy shock cavalry. Got to keep an eye on that melee defense. Armor 65, pretty solid. Then we have health with 100, base morale 65. And again, they come with the discipline, encourage, and diamond formation. They do have one lone unit of Chinese cavalry archers here, medium missile cavalry, 35, 125, 6, 15, melee attack is 28, weapon damage is 30, charge bonus 16, okay, melee defense is 14, armor 30, pretty good, health 75, and they do have a 45 on the base morale. They also do come with a quick reload, flaming shot, whistling shot, heavy shot, resistance to fatigue, hide obviously, fire while moving, I should say, and they have Parthian shot. This unit can fire all around and not just in front of itself, so pretty cool there. Moving down over here, now we have some chariots. Medium Quinn chariots here, 25, 25, 22, 18, 50. Health is 90, base morale is 60, 10 ammunition, so they do have javelins, obviously. They can use flaming javelins, resistance to fatigue, hide, fire whilst moving, and they also do have the Parthian shot. And then we have one of the general units. And I think the Quinn faction has 5 different types of generals that they can choose from. Melee attack 55, weapon damage 35, charge bonus 45, melee attack 28, armor 65, health 100. Pretty good health there. Base morale is 65, but they do not have any javelins. So this is just straight up murder fest. And then finally, I saved this for last. The Chinese repeating Scorpion. 80 missile damage, range 280, shots per minute 10, ammunition 30, melee attack 12, weapon damage 24, charge bonus 6, melee defense 15, armor is 25, health is 45, and base morale is 45. And they cannot run. Unless maybe when you take them off the unit, they can run. But there you go, guys. There is a brand new faction here. I'm not sure. I think within the last day or two, this faction came out for the Meogron mod. Again, I want to thank Henry, the creator of the mod, for making the mod. Same credit that I give to Genesis. Thank you very much for making this mod. It is definitely breathing more life, more renewed life into Rome 2. These are for custom factions. These are for multiplayer battles. I don't know if this faction is able to be used in campaign yet. I actually haven't even really looked at them past the beginning here, so we're all kind of looking at them together for the first time. But definitely very cool looking faction. I enjoy looking at it. Hopefully you guys did as well. Please make sure to like the video, share the video around, comment down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. Also, I will put the link for the Meogron mod in the description below. Go on over there. Make sure to download this link. Give it a go. But yeah, it's definitely a very fun mod. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe. And as always, until the next one. Hey guys, I just wanted to take this opportunity to send a special thanks to my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members. Thank you very much for your continued support. I really appreciate it.